Hi there! In this video, we're diving into digestive enzymes deficiencies and their impact on your health. Digestive enzymes are crucial for breaking down food, but when your body doesn't produce enough of them, it can lead to various issues. Conditions like lactose intolerance, pancreatic insufficiency, celiac disease, CSID, and PKU are just a few examples of enzyme deficiencies. One of the most common symptoms people experience with these conditions is diarrhea, which happens because undigested food moves too quickly through the digestive system. Stick around as we explore more about these enzyme deficiencies and how they can affect your body.
Diarrhea is characterized by frequent loose or watery bowel movements. It can be acute, it lasts for several days, or chronic, persistent to few weeks. Diarrhea is often a symptom for gastrointestinal issues, disease, or reaction due to certain medications or food. When you have diarrhea, you may experience abdominal cramps or pain, urgency to bowel movements, nausea, bloating, dehydration, fatigue, and weaknesses. Dehydration due to diarrhea can lead to more severe symptoms such as thirst, dark urine, dizziness, and confusion. There are enzymes affected with diarrhea. First is lactase.
In cases of lactose intolerance, diarrhea occurs due to a deficiency in lactase, an enzyme that breaks down lactose in dairy products. Without lactase, lactose ferments in the gut, leading to bloating and diarrhea.
Second is amylase.
Diarrhea due to pancreatic insufficiency can reduce these digestive enzymes, causing malabsorption and undigested food in stool.
When the body experiences diarrhea, it compensates through several mechanisms to maintain fluid balance and blood pressure, such as
increase water and electrolyte absorption. The kidneys conserve water by reabsorbing sodium and water, minimizing loss through urine. Hormonal responses hormones like aldosterone are secreted to increase sodium and water retention in the kidneys.
Congenital lactase deficiency is a rare inherited disorder where newborn babies are unable to produce lactase, an enzyme that helps break down lactose, the natural sugar found in milk and other dairy products. Lactase is essential because it splits lactose into two simpler sugars called glucose and galactose, which the body can absorb and use for energy. Without enough lactase, the body can process lactose, leading to digestive problems and malnutrition. The symptoms typically appear within the first few days or weeks after birth, once the infant starts consuming milk. Unlike lactose intolerance, which usually develops later in life as lactase production decreases naturally, CLD is present from birth. Infants born with CLD will begin to show symptoms shortly after consuming breast milk or formula that contains lactose. The enzyme affected is lactase, which is produced by cells lining the small intestine. In infants with CLD, lactase is either absent or produced in such small amounts that it is ineffective. Since the body cannot produce lactase, the primary treatment for CLD is to completely avoid lactose. Infants diagnosed with CLD must be fed a lactose-free formula from the start. Special formulas that do not contain lactose are available, and this can help manage the condition effectively. As a child grows older, they will need to continue a lactose-free diet throughout their life. This means avoiding dairy products and any other foods that contain lactose, such as certain baked goods and processed foods. With proper dietary management, individuals with CLD can live healthily, normal lives, though they must be careful to avoid foods with lactose. Strict avoidance of lactose is the only way to prevent symptoms.
Congenital sucrase isomaltase deficiency is a rare genetic disorder that affects individuals' ability to digest certain sugars, specifically sucrose and maltose. These sugars, known as disaccharides, are usually broken down into simpler sugars during digestion. The sucrase isomaltase enzyme complex, normally located in the microvilli of the small intestine, is responsible for breaking down sucrose and maltose into simpler sugars that can be absorbed. When this enzyme is deficient or non-functional due to the mutation of the SI gene, the sugars remain undigested. Instead of being absorbed in the small intestine, they move into the large intestine, attracting water and interacting with bacteria, causing symptoms like stomach cramps, bloating, excess gas, and diarrhea. Individuals with congenital sucrase isomaltase deficiency require lifelong adherence to a strict sucrose-free diet tailored to their symptoms. Number 1. Dietary restrictions. Avoid foods in high sucrose, including fruits, sweets, and certain starchy foods. Number 2. Enzyme replacement therapy. Consider saccharosidase, a tasteless liquid enzyme replacement therapy that can be mixed with water. It helps reduce symptoms and allows for a less restrictive diet. Number 4. Healthcare collaboration. Work closely with healthcare providers and registered dietitians to identify problematic foods. Learn to read labels and manage potential sugar content in medications. By following these strategies and maintaining open communication with healthcare teams, individuals with CSID can achieve a proper nutrition and a more normal lifestyle.
One of the pancreas' main jobs is to make digestive enzymes. These digestive enzymes include amylase for breaking down carbohydrates, protease and elastase for breaking down proteins, and lipase for breaking down fats. These enzymes move into our small intestine where they help break down the food we eat and absorb nutrients. But in the case of exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or API, a condition in which your small intestine cannot digest the food you eat because of the problems with the digestive enzymes that is produced from your pancreas. API can occur if the pancreas is damaged or diseased, including
Chronic pancreatitis, which is the inflammation of the pancreas. Cystic fibrosis, a genetic disorder where your body makes unusually thick and sticky mucus that blocks passageway in your pancreas and stop enzymes from getting out. Scheuermann-Diamond syndrome, where you may be missing cells in your pancreas that makes enzymes. And pancreatic cancer.
if you have API, you may get some symptoms such as pain or tenderness in your belly, bad smelling of the bowel movements, diarrhea, constipation, gas and bloating, being full, lose weight, and bleeding disorder because of the lack of vitamin K, and also bone pain because you don't get enough vitamin D. Can API be treated? The good thing is, API can be managed and treated, and these treatments includes
Pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy, or PERT. This prescription medication is a substitute for missing digestive enzymes. You may take PERT with meals to help your body break down nutrients in food. High-calorie and high-fat diet. It's important to get enough calories and fat with your meals because it helps your body to absorb more nutrients. Vitamins. You may need to take prescription vitamins to help your body maintain healthy nutrient levels. Always remember to keep your pancreas healthy by a varied diet, lots of fruits and vegetables, eating fish and white meat, less high-fat foods, less alcohol, healthy weight, and normal cholesterol levels.